Alright, here we are, the second panel of GetoueiCon 2020, Masquerade Basics. So just a little introduction about, not about myself, but me being in the Masquerade scene for like a solid, since 2014 actually. So I've been doing Masquerade since 2014, and I've learned quite a lot over the years, so now I'm going to be passing on some knowledge of Masquerades to you guys. With that being said, let's get right into the panel before I start talking about myself. So, who can enter? Honestly, anyone. From newcomers to experienced cosplayers, anyone is welcome to join the cosplay masquerade scene. Seriously, anyone can enter as long as you got the guts to enter. Like, literally, you have to have the guts to enter. That's all I'm gonna say. You have to have the guts to actually, to enter in a cosplay masquerade and to go upstage. Now, how do you enter a cosplay contest slash masquerade? So, okay. How to enter. So, forms, depending on the convention, they usually pop up like a month or two ahead of time before the convention. All you gotta do is fill out the form with your information, with your email address, your stage name, all that good stuff, and what you're doing for your skit. Sometimes you get to direct where the light goes, which is, from my experience, is super legit, super cool. I ended up doing a riding cosplay for Metal Gear Solid 2, and I got to direct where the lighting go, and it kind of did this like shiny type of thing, like it kind of like blinked here and there, but at a slow pace. So yeah, it really, you can do like you can enter in however you want, and then cosplay contest slash masquerade. Um, oops. How it works. It's honestly a three-step process. Very simple. Fill out the form, go upstage, do your thing. So what to expect actually is right here. A long wait in the green room. Like I saw, like when I was at Otakon 2018, when I did my Kamino cosplay for the Masquerade. I waited in the green room for like, I kid you not, for a solid like 3 to 4 hours. For Otakon 2018 for the Masquerade, it was ridiculous. Same goes for Scares That Care. I waited in the green room and also in a long line for like three. Actually, like I think it was like 4 hours. I don't remember because it was like last year. Um, and you have to be waiting in a green room and all that stuff. It really honestly sucks up your time, but in the end, it's actually worth it because you get a bunch of people cheering, which comes to my next thing. Lots of people to entertain and whatnot. So yeah. Uh, and what else is there? Yeah, that's pretty much it for what to expect. And also, like, a lot of people, and depending on how big the crowd is. I know Neko's crowd was like 300, 400 people, and I know Otakon's was like 500 or 600 people when I first went up stage, and I was nervous. I'm just going to establish that right now. So, on to the next thing. What to do if you're a one-man crew, if you like to work alone, and if you're a lone wolf. So if you're a one-man crew and want to go upstage, here are a few suggestions if you're a one-man show. If your character is a musician, lip sync or play an instrument, or fake play an instrument, or whatever the case may be. And if your character is a swordsman or a gunman, have some gun and swordplay on stage, like Dante from Devil May Cry, or whatever, or Haruka from Fully Cooley. And and add some music and sound effects to make it more epic. If your character wants to make an powerful impact on the stage, have a speech as Haruko from Fully Cooley or Kamina from Gurren Lagann, somewhere along the lines of that. Um, you know, from Team Gurren, believe in the me that believes in you. So on to the next thing. 2 to 3 man crew. I have no pictures for this because I'm not a 2-man, 3-man crew. I'm a 1-man crew. I'm a lone wolf, more or less. But so if you're a 2 to 3 man crew, this is what I've seen. Keep that in mind at masquerades. So during a masquerade, I've seen a lot of people do cool stuff, especially with a 2 to 3 man crew. The best thing I've seen with this skit that was like 3 people, was like a Sailor Moon Naruto crossover. I forgot how it went, but oh, they were also doing the what was that thing from Mulan? I'm blanking out on what it was. Let's get down to business to defeat the ninjas or whatever. To defeat the Huns, like a spoof of To Defeat the Huns. I don't know the song from Mulan because I haven't watched Mulan in years, so yeah. Um, Now, and also Naruto ended up turning into a magical girl. This was like years ago at NekoCon. It was oddly amusing. For the most part, I've seen 2 to 3 man cosplayers do idol dances, but ideas are endless. For the most part, like I said, I'm a 1 man crew. I don't know too much about like 2 to 3 man crew type of stuff, unless if I actually have an actual person to actually do something with. Now, on to the next step. Not step, but next thing. What to do if you're nervous about going upstage. Let me switch my paper. So, okay, so water's an important reason, being if you're nervous, you would want to drink some water to calm you down. That's usually important, or if you're like, if you've been walking in the heat for very long and you just get to the green room, you would want to drink some water to refresh yourself and whatnot. Another thing that kind of eased my stress when I first entered the Masquerade scene is talking to other cosplayers. I feel this is a really, really good tip if you're new. If you are new, most of them will give you tips on how to perform if you are like really nervous. Sometimes they will tell you, good luck, you can do it, basically motivation more or less. And sometimes they'll ask you questions like, hey, how long is this your first time going up stage? Like I said, they'll be nice to you in the green room. From what I've experienced, like when I first started doing masquerades. When talking to other cosplayers, feel free to ask some tips on how to go up stage and not be super nervous. Both cosplayers and MC and the other stagehand will always be there to help you out, for one. Because I know, like, at one point in time, I accidentally, like, I'm going to explain it later, because I ran off the wrong side of the stage. I'm just going to say because, like I said, dummy me, I forgot that I'm used to NekoCon stage, surroundings, or whatever. So I ran the opposite direction when I said lunchtime from Fully Cooley. And ironically, enough, the stagehand helped me get back up on stage after me going the opposite direction. I'm not even joking. That it's on my YouTube channel, and it's actually kind of hilarious, like the reaction I got. And before going up stage, take deep breaths. 4 to 5 at most. It will calm the tension, if anything. And how much oh wow, I'm like 6 minutes in. Alright, so, and also another thing that practice makes perfect. Practice at home, practice whenever you get a chance. Usually at conventions they have rehearsals that you can do like before going up stage and whatnot. From what I experienced, like the rehearsals usually early in the morning, depending on what time you put in. And like from my experience, I usually rehearse early in the morning, like around like 9, 10 a.m. Somewhere around that time frame. Like when I was doing my my speech for Kamina from Gurren Lagann, I went at like 10, 11 a.m. for my rehearsal. But yeah, they have rehearsals for whenever you want to like get used to like saying your lines, doing your speech, doing your thing in general. Like I said, practice makes perfect. Even when it comes to swinging a sword or doing gunplay or really anything in general, like even preparing for a speech. And lastly, as Shelley Buff would say, just do it, and also tell yourself, I can do this. So, and lastly, have fun, but we're not yet. We're not there. We're almost nearing the conclusion. We are at the conclusion. So yeah, as we are nearing the end of the stream. But before I end the stream, I want to say going up stage takes literally a lot of guts. I don't know what I look like with the cam on, but like my eyes are like widening right now, saying it really takes a lot of guts to go upstage. Like over the years, like, and even if you are new to scene, like a lot of guts. I have been doing this since, like I said, since 2014. From what I've seen and done, it's fun to go upstage and perform. Not gonna lie, when I first went upstage, a bunch of people in front of a bunch of people, I was legit nervous. Of course, my cat ears ended up falling off. Big F for that. Like when I was cosplaying B from Jet Set Radio. And tagging my wall on this stage. And also, the reason why my cat ears fell off is because I did a 360 and I landed really hard. Actually, let me go to that image because I think right here. That's when my cat ears fell off when I was cosplaying B from Jet Set Radio and when I tagged my name on the walls. Not literally, literally as in I like, not literally spray painted, but did a digital spray paint like years ago. Ugh, God, this is a lot to read. But other than that, a masquerade and acting as that character, as Shia LaBeouf would say, just do it, make your dreams come true, and make your character come to life. Just do it. Wow, I went in 10 minutes actually, holy hell. So with that being said, thank you so much for tuning in. Next panel I will be doing, and we're not finished yet with the convention. I don't know what the others are doing, but with that being said, next panel I will be doing is Florida, and I will be going on Facebook Live. With that being said, thank you so much for tuning in, and peace out. Take care. And stream.